world, but with a 21st century twist, and by that, I mean it has swearing. That slogan worked wonders for Carlsberg, and they didn't even have swearing. Imagine what it could do for us. Firstly, it's not mildly offensive, it's downright offensive. You couldn't have that on posters or business cards. Your clients would be furious. Secondly, it's against the law. You can't swear all over your marketing materials. You'll get arrested. It's an absolute no. Ah, good. Right. You sure it's illegal? Yes. They'll prosecute you. You'll get fined. Good. How big a fine, hypothetically speaking? I don't know. Ask Fred the policeman. One of the nice things about rural France is you still have a local policeman. Why are you looking so worried? Hey, this apricot jam is less orange than I remember previous jams to have been, I said. Tommy, you're changing the subject. Albert, have you noticed the jam? Cogging jam. You're a cogging shit, Daddy, said Albert. Tommy, you haven't had anything printed with shits on other beers, have you? Said Rose. God, no. Of course I hadn't. Jesus, Rose. Have some confidence in me, for Christ's sake. I mean, yes, okay, I'd had it printed across the back of the van, guilty as charged, Your Honour, but I hadn't used it on any of my promotional materials yet, so there was no real problem. Come to think of it, I had given Bruno a poster for his restaurant in Braslou with the slogan on, but, you know, it was quite hard to read. It was certainly not on my business cards, so there was really nothing to worry about. I would just have to make sure I reversed the van against the brewery for the rest of my life, so the police, and, more importantly, Rose, wouldn't ever see it. Oh, by the way, Tommy, Scott and Eleanor called. Can you put some beers aside for them at Richelieu Market tomorrow? They want to give them to their guests at their gîte. Ah, ordinarily, yes, Rose, but I'm not going to Richelieu Market tomorrow, so I can't. Richelieu is the nearest town to our village of Braslou in the Indre-et-Loire, central France. We'd moved there 4 years previously to escape the perpetual crush of London and to start new life making artisanal beer and sculptures and generally being insufferable. Why not? You've got loads of beer in stock and August is peak season. Why am I not going to the market? Oh yes, excellent question, Rose. Why on earth would I not go to the market? Well, let me enlighten you, Rose. I'm not doing the market, Rose. I started saying her name as if I wasn't convinced it was her real name, even though I had been in a relationship with her for 7 years, and we were married, and therefore I was pretty certain it was. For the simple reason, Rose, seeing as you seem to be the expert, Rose, for the simple reason that I've surrounded my brewery in 2 meters of wet concrete and I can't get into it to get my stock. You've what? You've done what? You've got to be kidding me, Tommy. You didn't take the stock out before they started the concreting. But surely that's just common... I'm going to stop you right there, Rose. You wouldn't know this because you are not a brewer, Rose. Now I emphasised brewer like it was an occupation ever so slightly more important than a brain surgeon. But surrounding one's brewery with 2 meters of wet concrete is one of the most common challenges us brewers face. No other brewer has ever done that. I guarantee they haven't. Look, Rose, let's not start accusing people of being wrong or right. It's the modern world, Rose. There is no wrong or right. It's called existentialism or Trumponomics or something, and I, for one, am all for it. This is the most stupid bullshit I've ever heard. Rose was right. It was the most stupid bullshit she'd ever heard. And yet it was true. The brewery, situated in the old sandstone barn the other side of our garden, was surrounded by wet concrete. It was like St. Michael's Mount when the tide was in. I was in the process of having a concrete area laid down in front of the brewery so that I could move pallets and things like that around. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I could do next week's market, for God's sake. Rose. All it really showed was that the Braslou brewery was modernising. And modernising is a good thing, isn't it, Rose? I'm talking to myself now. Anyway, more of that later. We need to talk about French pop music. There are several genres of French pop.